Okay, hello everybody. Good evening. You're welcome to the meeting. My name is Ufoma. I'm seeing 3 Ufomas in this meeting. How come? Just 2. Okay, my name is Ufoma. Okay, and I'm your host for this meeting. So we're going to be talking this evening about how to use your Facebook story to generate 2-3 leads for your business. How can you use your Facebook story to generate as much as 10 leads? Sorry, I didn't say 2-3. As much as 10 leads, 10 prospects for your business every day. That's what we're going to be talking about. Because most importantly, we need prospects, right? We need people. The people who are co-hosts, please admit people into the meeting. I can't be talking and I'm still the one admitting people in. Please help me. Okay, we all need prospects. We need people to join our business. Now, if people do not know that you exist or they don't see you showing up consistently, they will not join your business. That's the truth. They will not join your business. And if you look at what we've been taught with using the Facebook Mastery course to build our business, there's a feature right now that Facebook is prioritizing more than your timeline. And that's the story feature. I'm going to be showing you practicals. That's the story feature. Ideally on Facebook, only 6% of your friends, your total friends you have, will see your Facebook post. So if you have less than 500 friends, or let's say you have just 500 friends on Facebook, what is 6% of 500? Can somebody help us with that figure? What's 6%? 6 divided by 100 times 500. How many people will see your post on your timeline? That's about 30 of your friends, right? Am I correct? Of course I am correct. 6 over 100 times 500. So you see why when I did a script and I told you people you should have at least 2,000 friends on your Facebook, because if you do a post and you have 2,000 friends, it's possible that 6% of those people will see your post first. And only when Facebook sees that post as valuable, that's when Facebook pushes your post to more people to see. That's the only time that will happen. Okay? Now, a lot of us here, we're doing 20Xpro. We're using online to build our business. You don't have up to 1,000 friends. It means you're not ready for business yet. You don't have up to 1,000 friends. It means you're not ready yet for your business. So I've given an assignment. I said, go to groups. Go and make friends in groups. And you people are overthinking these things. Oh, where do I find network marketers? Oh, where do I find this? Where do I find that? It is where you're overthinking it. You don't need to overthink all that. Before you begin to find the people who need your product or your service that will buy it from you, you need to ask yourself this simple question. I can't talk about story when you don't have friends on your list. So that's why I'm starting from this point. You need to ask yourself, who are the people who need 20Xpro courses? Who are the people who need it? So you begin to ask yourself, who are the people who are struggling with using Facebook to build their business? Who are the people who need the knowledge that these courses are offering to build their business online? And who are the set of people who need to earn a supplementary income working from home? You need to ask yourself these questions. Now, when you ask yourself these questions, it's about 30 minutes you are done with that kind of question. Okay, who are the people who need 20Xpro courses? You can write it out. Begin to list the different kinds of people. The truth is that everybody who does anything online needs 20Xpro. Anybody who sells anything, even if the person sells a pen, the person needs the Facebook Mastery course to be able to position this pen properly for people to buy it from him or her. Very, very important. So that should tell you that there's no limitation to the people you can reach out to about your 20Xpro business, whether they're pastors, whether they are doctors, whether they're lawyers, they're real estate people, they are network marketers, they are online entrepreneurs, they are digital marketers, they are affiliate marketers, they are businessmen and women who sell goods and services, bags, perfumes, and all that. They need to learn how to professionally position what they are selling before people, so that people will buy it from them. They need a course. Okay. Now when you find these people, you now ask yourself, okay, these are the group of people who need these courses. Where are they hanging out? Where are they hanging out? They are hanging out in groups on Facebook. So how do you find these groups? I said, go to interest groups to go and make friends. So what are interest group? Is simple. Interest group is what are people interested in. That's what interest group means. If people are interested in baking, that's an interest group for people who are interested in baking. People are interested in basketball, that's an interest group. People are interested in football, that's an interest group. People are interested in their health, that's an interest group. People are interested in how they look, their face, their beauty. Oh, no stretch mark, no this, no that. That's an interest group for everything. Oh, people are even interested in leadership, entrepreneurship. All you need to do is to go to your Facebook and type search. Just search groups where people interested in real estate hang out in Nigeria. Simple. You will see list of groups pop up. You don't need to be on so many groups. Groups, where are groups that network marketers hang out? You can limit yourself to Nigeria if you want, or you can go global if you want. Where are groups where female entrepreneurs or women interested in making money from home hang out? You will find it. Groups where people interested in leadership, where do they hang out? You will find those groups. They're everywhere. Now, you just pick 5 to 10 groups and you are on those groups to look for people you will do your business with. What's the criteria for choosing a group? The group should not have less than 20,000 members, because the more members in that group, the more likely you will find quality people in that group. Admins, help me admit people into the meeting. Thank you. Don't get carried away by the meeting. Okay? These are interest groups. Just go and search. Go and search. And the interest group you join is based on your passion. What am I passionate about? That's your passion frames your bio statement. What you write in your bio, what you are passionate about. You can keep changing your bio statement till you find something you are comfortable with. Okay? Okay? I just changed mine. I said I'm on a mission to help people build successful businesses using social media platforms and making a life-changing income from home. So you find out that among groups where people who are looking for how to learn to use social media for their business, they are hanging out. That's number one group, and you will find me. Number two group, you will find me people who are interested in making money from home. Honestly, everybody's looking for it to make money right now. The way the economy is right now, everybody's looking for it to make money from home. So it means the people are everywhere. Now, when you get to these groups, I've told you people, make 10 to 20 friends every day from groups. It's very easy. Someone like me, I decided that anytime I get into a group, I do what I call narrowing down. I narrow down to my location. I look for people living in Lagos. I'm not a traveling network marketer. I don't like traveling from one state to the other. I like doing my business where I am. That's my nature. Then my downlines are the ones that grow in other states. They are the ones that like to look for people in Kaduna, look for people in Taraba, look for people in Ghana, look for people in Cameroon, in US. Me, I like it easy that if I need to meet you one-on-one, I can have a one-on-one meeting with you. For instance, if you live in Lagos, there are over 25 million people living in this city. What are you looking for people outside for? The people who you need to build your business are right in front of you. So when you go to the groups, you can find people based on the city where you live, if you want to go that route. I'm not saying you should follow my strategy, but I'm just telling you what works for me. I'm not a traveling person. I don't like traveling. Whether by air, by road, traveling is something I don't like. So anything that will make me say, oh, my team members are here, I have to go and travel and build them there. Except I will use Zoom. Otherwise, I won't travel. I really don't like it. That's me. So please follow me. So you go to these groups and find people. Now, when you find people on these groups, what do you do on your profile is very, very important. Now, you must take note that before anybody must buy from you, three things must happen. They must get to know you, get to like your person, and get to trust you. If you cannot build these three factors, nobody will do business with you. They must like you, know you, and trust you. And how do they get to do these things is perception. We're doing perception marketing. What do you put on your timeline every day? Let's not even talk about timeline. What is your profile picture like? Is your profile picture beautiful? Okay, look at my picture on Zoom, the one you cannot see my face, the one I'm not talking, the one that is a picture of my face. If you see a picture of someone like this on Facebook and I send you a friend request, will you be excited about accepting my friend request? Yes or no? Yes or no? Please type yes or no in the chat. The one you're seeing just my picture. Let's assume that this is my profile picture on Facebook. If you see a face like this, I didn't say you should go and Photoshop your face. So don't go and Photoshop or carry somebody else's face and use it as your profile. Please be real. Okay? But you can harness your picture. How do you do that? Go to a studio and go and take a profile picture, for heaven's sake. Just go to a studio and do a session. Have good quality pictures you will use for your profile picture. There are even apps these days that you can use to optimize your picture. You can remove background, you can brush your face, you can make your teeth whiter. There are apps you can use to do all that right now. But if you cannot do that, don't bother your life. Just go to a good studio, take a good picture with a smile on your face. It doesn't have to be a smile showing your face, your teeth, but at least a smile on your face, and put it as your profile picture. It is inviting. People love to see people who are smiling. A smile is like your first, what do they call it now? It warms up people to you. So your profile picture is very, very, very important. After this meeting, if your profile picture is not like this, my own small, please just know that you have not started. Go and change it. I'm telling you the truth. Somebody said, I was listening to something this evening before I started this training. She said, if you want to succeed online, look at the people who are successful at that thing you want to do and go and copy what you see them do. How do you see my profile picture on Facebook? Is your profile picture to that standard? Ask yourself. If it is anything below that standard, sorry, you're not ready. Then we now go to the next thing, your cover photo. Your cover photo doesn't have to be like my own that I've designed it with so many things and all that and all that. But at least your cover photo should tell people what your mission statement is on Facebook. Okay? There should be something about your mission on Facebook. Or, well, cover photo is even, you can even be flexible with cover photo, because cover photo, you can change your cover photo every 3 weeks, every 1 month if you want. But your profile picture, please don't change your profile picture every month. You can use one picture as your profile picture for the next 1 year. There's power in consistency for your profile picture, because that's the face people quickly see and they will remember it. They will remember that face. Oh, that's that person. Oh, that's that person. When you drop comments, when you show up in groups, when you show up on their news feed, they quickly pick the face. So that's okay. But please make sure your cover photo is okay. Then another thing very important, very, very important, your bio. Your bio, that place you write something underneath your picture. What you write there is very, very important. That place is like selling yourself. Sell yourself. Tell us what you do. Tell us what you're passionate about. Tell us the people you want to help. What are you on Facebook to do? What are you on Facebook to do? Okay? Tell us about you, just like an intro about yourself. Tell us about you on your bio. Then we have your about section. Your about section where you write about your interest. What are the things you're interested in? Are you interested in cooking, in singing, in dancing, in training people, in educating teenagers? Are you whatever you're interested in? Write, please write, pick your interest. Facebook will give you options. You write that out. What do you do? I see a lot of people write, I worked as self-employed. Please, that's not a job. I worked as self-employed is not a job. Okay? If you don't have anything to write, see you at home business or home-based business, home business owner or founder at this. If you have a Facebook group, founder at your Facebook group or founder of your Facebook business page if you have a page. Okay? Or mompreneur. Mompreneur even sounds better than worked as self-employed. Hello, please. Let's begin to change some things about ourselves. Very important. Then, where did you school? Is that important? Is that something you want everybody to see? It's up to you. That's not very important than all that. So normally I don't put my phone number publicly. I wouldn't advise you to do that. You can limit it to who sees only you or whatever. You can also, there's a way you can put your phone number in a link in Bitly. Please go to YouTube. Most of these things I learned them from YouTube. YouTube is a free university for all of us. Go and check on YouTube. How do I mask my phone number on Bitly? Let me type the name of the app. It's called Bitly. How do I create a link to mask my phone number on Bitly so that I can put it on my Facebook profile? You will see videos about that, teaching you all that. Then we have your featured pictures. Underneath your profile, there's a place for you to put 9 pictures about yourself, like interesting pictures, beautiful pictures about yourself. These are things to make people come close to you. Then please make sure that your profile is public. Your profile is public, not private. If you don't know how to set your profile on public, go to YouTube. How do I set my profile on public? Also, turn on your follow button. How do I turn on my follow button? Some people, you don't need to accept them as friends. Just tell them to follow you, especially people who are already in your company. Okay? For instance, let's say there's somebody who is a team member in your company, like in TwentyXpro. The person is not a direct team member. Maybe you're not the one that recruited the person, but the person is doing TwentyXpro. The person shouldn't be on your friends list. The person should follow you because you have a limitation of only 5,000 friends. A lot of us, what I've seen a lot of us do is that instead of us to go to groups to go and look for friends, we are coming to someone's timeline, like my timeline, to come and look for friends. Hello, majority of the people you will find active on my timeline are already doing TwentyXpro. So what are you doing with them as your friends? What are you doing with them as your friends? Are you looking for competitors or people to join your business? Am I communicating? I'm seeing a lot of us do it. And you will know when I get to the story issue, because by the time you're going to post your story, you'll find out that it's mostly people who are already doing TwentyXpro that are going to be viewing your story. So how do you get prospects to sign up? So please take notes. Go and look for friends. Don't sit down and be looking for friends on my profile or another TwentyXpro member's profile. That's not the place for you to look for friends. Go to groups and go and look for friends. The key for accepting friends on Facebook, if you people have more than 5 mutual friends, don't accept that person as your friend. It's likely you are in the same company. For instance, somebody sends you a friend request. You see me, I'm the person's friend. Mr. Alex is the person's friend. Jude here is the person's friend. Who else is here? Mr. Peter is the person's friend. Mrs. Petra is the person's friend. That should tell you already that person is doing TwentyXpro. Sorry, I don't need you as my friend. Sorry, I don't want to be friends with you. You can follow me. I'm looking for business partners. I don't want to look for who will come and be competing with me and be dragging my prospects with me. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay? Then, as I make your profile picture, your profile public, everything about your profile should be public, but there's some information that should be private, like your phone number, some personal things, your email and all that. You can make them private, please. But make sure that at least what you post on your timeline is public so that people who are not even your Facebook friends, they can see what you post. Okay? Very important. Then your follow button, turn on your follow button. You can have up to 1 million followers on your profile, on your personal profile. And that gives you a lot of leverage. Then make your story, make your story public. Your story also must be public. Okay? So before people will buy from you, I said they must like you, they know you, and they trust you. And people buy from people who they see that they are having positive change in their life, people who are committed to what they are doing, and people who are consistent. Please take note. People buy your change. Oh, I used to know her some 2 years ago. She was struggling, but look at her right now. She's a superstar. Everybody's talking about her. Look at the lovely comments on her profile. Oh, I want to do her business. Now I think I'm ready to do her business because I've seen that she has progressed and even left me behind. She's doing a lot better than me right now. So I should go and ask her what she's doing or ask him what he's doing. So people buy your change, number one. People buy your commitment. A lot of people are watching you. They are watching to see if you are committed to what you say you are doing. Like now you are having this training. Do you know you can take a screenshot of this and put it on your story or your profile and say, wow, I attended an amazing team call. Awesome session, mind-blowing information. People are watching. They are seeing that you are investing in your business. You say you're a business owner. They never see you on a Zoom call. They never see you prospecting. They never see you in a physical meeting. Okay, COVID now, we can use COVID as an excuse not to have physical meeting. But they don't see you attend Zoom calls. They don't see you on a webinar. They don't see anything related to your business. How do they believe that you're serious with your business? And then number three, people buy your consistency. A lot of people are tired of uplines who sign them up and abandon them. Am I correct? Am I correct? Hello? Hi, all of you here. I know some people in this meeting, they are hungry with their sponsors because their sponsors have abandoned the business and left. So I now have to inherit them as my grandchildren. I adopt everybody. Am I communicating? So a lot of people are tired of that. That's their biggest fear. Will you hold my hand? Not the one you will sign me up now and after tomorrow you have jumped to another company. Next month you are in another new company. Next month you're in another new company. Oh boy, what's your problem? Okay, what's your problem? Are you confused? Why are you confusing my life? There's some people like that, oh, they are so confused that they will help you confuse your destiny. Jumping from pillar to pole, looking for the next shining object everywhere. The grass is never green anywhere except somebody is watering the grass. So anywhere you see that is beautiful, somebody is doing the work. So if you go there, you don't do the work, you will still jump and leave there and say it's not working and go somewhere else. So people are watching your consistency. Are there times you change company? Yes. There are times though. There are times where it's no longer fulfilling your needs or you're not just satisfied with that place anymore, or you've just outgrown that environment, or maybe the culture there is terrible or whatever, or maybe there are some internal issues and you just feel like leaving. Yes, those things happen. But let it not be that every month they know you with a new network marketing company or a new online business. Every month, is this one now? Tomorrow they ask you, which one are you doing? I've left that one. No, I'm not doing this one. They say this one is not even serious. So people buy your consistency. There's a prospect that is chatting me now. How does she buy this course? We have gisted on 6 months ago. She's chatting me again now this evening. How do I buy the course? What if I'm not doing 20Xpro again? What if I'm not doing again? Will she buy the course through me? She won't. She won't. So people buy your consistency. So what are some of the things you can post every day on your story or your timeline? Particularly, I'm talking about story this evening. Every time you're working your business, you can post a picture about it on your story, like you're prospecting someone. Maybe you had an offline meeting in a cafe with someone and you people were having a gist. Please just take a selfie and put on your story. Or you are attending an offline training. Take a picture, take a selfie. Wow, awesome session today. Take a picture. It goes on your story. You're reading a book. Wow, have you read this book? This is the book I'm reading at the moment. The Secret of the Millionaire's Mind. Awesome information here. People see that you're growing, you're committed to your personal development. Or you give gratitude for what you have learned from your business. You share something about gratitude. So grateful. For instance, you can take a screenshot of this meeting and say, so grateful to be in a community where there's so much training and impact. So grateful to be in a community where there's so much training and impact from the leaders. There's so much support. You see me, I do it a lot on my story. When we finish Zoom meeting, you see me, I do it on my story. I say, wow, I love this community. The love here, the support here is second to none. People join where there is love, there is support. Am I communicating? So you can do that on your story, okay? Then these things, if you are consistent, it shows people that you're serious about your business and that your business is a legit business. There's too many scams around. Too many scams around. So it helps them to know that you are serious. And then I'm going into the story right now. When you start posting consistently on your story, don't overthink it. A lot of us overthink, okay, I don't know what to post on my timeline. Content creation. What is content? Every time, content creation. I don't know what to post on my timeline. Hello, do you know what is content? Content is valuable information for a group of people. Anything that is valuable for a group of people is content. Am I communicating? So for instance, let me show you how I get content. 1 minute, let me show you. Let me show you how I get content. There's this book now. When you read, there's something I highlighted here. It says training and managing your own mind is the most important skill you could ever own in terms of both happiness and success. I can read that, sit on it, and I'll say, if you want to be successful in life, learn how to manage your thoughts. Is that not a content? So why are you overthinking it? A lot of you cannot post because you don't read. You don't read books. You don't read blogs. You don't go to YouTube to listen to trainings. You don't listen to podcasts. Where will you get information? Look at my daily devotional. I have a daily devotional that talks about business. It's about leadership. Okay, look at this particular highlight for me. It says, people only follow the person who knows where to go. Oh, so if I finish reading this now, and I come on my time and I said, if you want people to follow you, you must know where you are going to. Is that not a post? Isn't that a post? Yes, you can get posts from your Bible, from your Quran. Stop overthinking these things. Stop overthinking it. If you don't sow, you won't reap. That's the law of life. That's a post. You can post it on your story. You could just be watching a movie and a line from that movie. It becomes a content. Though not every time everything you put down, you can write it in a notebook. Oh, something I will use later. Or you go to your private chat on your WhatsApp. There's something I did on my WhatsApp. I created a private chat with myself. I created a group, removed everybody, and left it as only me in that group. So I use it as a content bank. If I have what I want to post and maybe I've posted for that day and I don't want to post in the next 2 days, I write that thing in my content bank. And the next time I want to post, I pick something from there. I have some posts I wrote since last year. I've not used them till now. But that's for your timeline. Timeline, sometimes you can overthink it because it has to be something evergreen, something that in the next 2 years, 3 years is still relevant. There are some things you see me share on my timeline today. There are things I posted 2, 3 years ago. I'll just copy them and repost them again. You won't know. You won't know. So, but for your people are in the waiting room, help me. For your story, you don't have to overthink your story. That's the beauty of your story. You don't have to overthink it. It can be pictures, it can be videos, it can be gifts, it can be pools, it can be anything. Just start. Just start. Don't overthink it. It can be scripts. Let me share my screen. Let me see if I can start sharing now. Let me just pick. I know I've done a training on this before, but I just want to show us. There's something I want to show us that I didn't show before. Let me show it in this training. Let me start sharing my screen. I hope you can see my Facebook. Okay. Okay, let's get into the training now. So I'm going straight into the training I'm talking about today. Now, this is my timeline. If you look at what I've been talking about, let me show you what I've been talking about. If you come to Facebook, you see my name, you see my profile picture. You can see the standard of what I use as a profile picture. You see my cover photo. Now you see my mission statement. This is my bio, what I wrote about my bio. On a mission to help people learn and earn a life-changing income working online. So you see that most of the things I do is about this right now. Then you see admin at this. This is my group, my Facebook group. This is my page. I'm a public speaker, a trainer, and a network marketing consultant. I have followers. People are following me. I just set up my following like some 2-3 days ago. Already I have 520 people following me, extra to my friends list. Okay. Then there's another thing you can do, but don't overstretch yourself. There's a website called Linktree. You can use it to shorten different links you have and put it on your bio. Anybody that clicks this link, it will take them to that website. They could either connect with me directly on WhatsApp. It could take them directly to my referral link in 20Xpro. That's the way I set it up. You can take them directly to my referral link to fill a form and so many things. Please Google Linktree. That's where I learned it from. Google Linktree. Linktree is free to use. So you can see about you can see my interests. These are things I love to do. I love cooking. I love personal training, studying, dance, learning, singing, reading. Of course, I love personal training. One of the things I love doing a lot. I love to read. You can say I don't have too many friends yet. I have just 2,000 plus friends. So I said you should have at least 2,000 friends. So I'm teaching you what I am doing. So this is about basically what you do on your timeline. Make sure your timeline is cool. Make sure your timeline is packed with value. Okay, you can see this was a webinar I was attending. I attended some weeks, a week or two ago. I put it on my timeline to show that I am developing myself. How many people have time to sit down and go through a webinar and even pay for it? Not a lot of people. So, but now let's go to the story feature. There's something I want to show you on the story. Now, when you want to do a business post on your story, you can see all that in the training I did before. I do quite a lot on my story, but even if you cannot do all of this, don't bother yourself. You can start from pictures. There are different features on the story. I'll show you all that. But one thing I want to show you now, look at this particular post. I said 4 Facebook Mastery courses sold in 6 hours. I am not joking when I say I can teach you how to sell like a pro. A lot of people, their challenge is what? Selling online. They are not making sales. Now, look at how many people viewed this story. How many people viewed it? 118. Do I have to wait for these people to reach out to me before I reach out to them? No. All I need to do, I come and check which of them is not doing 20Xpro. This is how you can get quality leads every day now. You come and check among these people who have viewed this story, which of them is not doing 20Xpro. You keep checking. You keep checking. I have a lot of you 20Xpro people on my list, so I will soon remove a lot of you. Okay, so you see, okay, let me send a message to this person, for instance. 1 minute. Let's say this person. See what I'm doing, please. You click on the person you want to send a message, click these 3 dots, and you can message the person directly. Now, what am I going to say on Messenger? Just look at what I'm saying. Hi, Jane. Oh, my phone is crazy. Hi, Jane. How are you? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Okay. Please just follow me. This is what I'm going to be doing today. Or, hi, Jane. Hope you are well. Anyhow you want to go about it, it's you, it's a friend. This person is a friend. That's the person has been viewing your story. So you can say, I noticed you viewed my story. I noticed you viewed my story. Okay, sorry about that. My network is crazy this evening. Let me do it again. Please just follow me. I'm almost done with that. Is it my okay, it has come back. Okay. Oh. Okay, please just follow me carefully. Okay, let me pick anybody, even if somebody is already doing 20. I'm assuming that this person is a prospect. The person is not doing 20Expo with me. So it's just a simple, hi, I noticed you viewed my story. Okay. I noticed you. This is basically what I want to show you today. So don't bother, we'll soon be done. I noticed you viewed my story post. Okay. Just curious. Now that word, just curious, comes in again. Just curious. Would you love more information about it? No worries. If not, I just thought I should ask. Okay? So I can paste it to that person. You can see that the story she viewed is there. So she's not going to be asking me, which story did I view now? I can't remember viewing any story. All that grammar will not come in the play because she knows the story she viewed. 1 minute. Okay? She knows the story she viewed. So I can pick, I have 119 views. From these 119 views, I can reach out to at least 5-10 people who are not doing my business. And this is the reason why it's very important you don't have your list filled with people who are in your company. It's very, very important because if you have your list filled with people who are in your company, what's going to happen? You're going to have only people who are in the business viewing your story, and these people cannot join your business anymore. So what happens to your business? You can't have people to sign up. Am I communicating? Okay, so you can do that. You can just copy, if you have the script already on your WhatsApp, it's just copy and paste. You copy and paste to the number of people you want to send it to. Then come to this other one, like this other pool now. I asked people, I said, would you love to learn how to make more sales daily without spending money on paid ads? Drop your WhatsApp number, let's discuss. I used a feature called the question feature. I'll show you that as I go to. Okay, this is a video. Step 1, make a decision. Okay, but basically I'm talking about business. Anything you post related to your business, not just that you posted good morning and somebody saw good morning and you are going to ask the person, would you love more information about it? No. When you post something related to your business and people view it, just click on it, scroll and look for the ones who are not in your company and just type that message. Just click on their name and type that message and send to them. The truth is that a lot of the time they'll tell you, I don't mind, please share more information. That's what happens. I don't mind, please do what? Share more information. And what do you do when they say, I don't mind, please share more information? You take them to your WhatsApp, or you invite them to the Facebook group, or you invite them to the Zoom call. For instance, here, I had people to drop their numbers, right? Nobody has dropped a number. So because of that, I said I will not reach out to anybody. No, I don't waste my time, waste my data. I will still come and look for people who are not in 20Expo. Hello. And say, hello, I noticed you viewed my story. Just curious. Would you love to take a look? No worries if not. I just thought I should ask. Before I asked, it takes me copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. I can put their name. Like this one, I can say, hi, Joy. Hi, Joy. Hope you're fine. Hope you're fine. Okay. Somebody is asking a very important question. Hope you're fine. Hope you're fine, or hope your day went well. Hi, Joy. Hope your day went well. Hope your day went well. The day is already gone. If it was in the morning, I say, hope your day is going well. Hope your day went well. Okay. Just curious. Just curious. I noticed you viewed. I'm trying to get this right so that you don't have to be copying every time. Just 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I noticed you viewed. Oh. I noticed you viewed my story post. If it is a poll and they voted, you say you voted on my poll. That one is easy. I noticed I just curious. I noticed you viewed my story post. Would you love more information about it? No worries. No what? No worries. I know the person I sent it to, so let me look for. That is my internet. I think because my cameras are on and I'm doing quite a lot of work. Okay, so let me see if I'm still there. I think I'm still there. Okay, I know who I was sending it to. So if you don't want to keep typing, so I'll take your question, please, just 1 minute. I was messaging this person before. I just said I should ask. Okay, that's the person I was messaging. Mr. Modest asked a very important question. How do you know the people who are doing your business? Sometimes you might not know who they are. They will tell you by themselves. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to copy this thing so that I don't keep typing. Well, you understand what you can do. You can copy it so that you don't have to keep typing. All you can do is copy and then just change the person's name. When you want to reach out to the next person, you just change the name. Like this person is Joy. So when you want to send to the next person, you don't say hi Joy. If the person's name is Jude, you say hi Jude. If the person's name is whatever, you say hi this. How are you today? Hope you're fine. And that is it. But basically, how do I do those things you see me do on my story? Let me do something, for instance. Let me say I want to add a new post on my story. I have different things I can do. I can pick this, for instance. Let's say I pick this and this is what I wanted to post. Let's say this is what I wanted to post about my business. I can say, let's say I can type. I can say, do you have a business you are focused on? Because this guy is talking about focused on at the moment. Elon Musk is talking about the power of focus. So I can say, do you have a business you're focused on at the moment? You can see what I'm doing. I'm changing the font of the lettering. Now you can adjust your pictures. Sometimes some of you post and your pictures are not clear. You can adjust it, you can reduce it, you can make it bigger. Now you can bring whatever you're typing so that people see it clearly. Now there's a feature I like using a lot. It's called the pull feature. That's the pull feature. So I can say, yes, because I just asked the question, do you have a business you are focused on at the moment? Yes. I can say not really. Okay, so once I post this on my story, people have two options to vote. They can vote. You can reduce this, you can resize. Okay, so I can post this on my story now, and when people vote on this poll, if they say yes, for instance, let's say somebody votes on this and the person says yes, I can ask the person, how are you doing with that business? Is it really successful? Are you getting the results you want with that business? And the person says not really. I could say, okay, nice. Would you love more information on a business you can do from home? It doesn't take much of your time, very little capital to get started. And the person will say yes or no. If the person says yes, I plug the person into either the Facebook group or the invite the person for a Zoom call or I do one-on-one. I love doing one-on-one with my prospects. I like to call my prospects on phone, just do a brief introduction and tell them I'll send them a recorded YouTube video. I use our recorded presentations a lot. I pick one on YouTube that's not too long, and then I send to the prospect and say, watch this. After you watch the presentation, let's talk. One of the prospects I talked to today, I didn't put that in a WhatsApp group because I noticed that a lot of people don't read WhatsApp messages. Have your WhatsApp number, let's discuss. So the internet is crazy today, but we'll overcome this internet wahala. Okay, so let me go back to what I was saying on that story. I'm almost done with what I'm saying tonight. Please back this up with the first training I did about story. So for instance, let's say let's say somebody voted and said yes, and maybe we just do discussion and I said, are you fulfilled in that business you're doing? And the person says, no, it's not really working well. I wish I had something else I can do. What can I tell this person? I can say, okay, I have a business opportunity I do from home. It doesn't cost much capital. You just need about 30 minutes, 1 hour a day to do your business and you're done. Would you love us to talk more? Kindly drop your WhatsApp number. So once she drops her WhatsApp number, I call her on WhatsApp and I'm like, thanks for maybe a normal voice call WhatsApp. I say, thanks for sharing your contact. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're fine. Is this a good time to talk? I always ask people that question. Is this a good time to talk? And the person says yes. I say, okay. If the person says no, we can reschedule that call. But if the person says yes, I'll just give the person a brief. Okay, I'm in an international academy where you learn how to build your business without spending money on adverts. There's a lot of knowledge, a lot of support, and then you can make money 100% from home in euro from the company if you choose to promote the business. Would you love me to send you a YouTube presentation, or would you love to attend our Zoom call? So the person chooses what is more convenient. The person says, send me a YouTube video. I say, okay, fine. The person says, I'll attend your Zoom call. I say, okay, don't worry. I'll send you an invite to join the Zoom call. Now, when I send a YouTube video, I allow the person to watch the video. After the person has watched the video, I give the person some hours. Then I go back and follow up and I'm like, what did you love best about the video? The person now tells me outrightly, whether I love the courses or I love the fact that I can make money from home. And then I send the person the referral link to create a free account. And then the person buys the course. You see, it's fun. The good thing with the story is that it helps you to drip on people. Because if you look at your story, there's something called your story archive. I don't know if a lot of us know that you can actually go back to your story you have done from years and months ago and make a list. Look at it. There's something called, if you look at this place, you will see archive. Okay. When you click on archive, see story archive. You can see your story right from the very first day you started doing stories. Are you seeing it? You can reuse a story. You can reshare it again if you want. You can, and that one good thing I like about this story. Look at this story I did on March 5th. It has 126 viewers. This one had 205. Okay, now let me look for the one related to business. Business. Okay, like this, 183 viewers. That was March 5th. I can come back to this story and check the list of people and make a list. From this list, I make a list of people who are not in 20Expo who viewed my story. Then I reach out to them. I can go to their own story. I can go like their story, like their post. From there, we gist and all that. And then I can make my list and begin to do my business with them. Okay, so the story feature is good because it helps you to do what we call dripping. You keep dripping on your prospects. They call it dripping. You drip on people, meaning that They're always seeing you show up. Every day they see a story. Every day they see something nice you put up on your story. They see something, a nice picture of you. They see a nice video. Maybe they did not say yes last month. Maybe next month they can say, okay, I want to buy that course. You just heard me say there's somebody that I talked to over 2 months ago, and now she says she wants to buy the course because she has been following my story. Almost every time I put up a story, she looks at it, she looks at it, she looks at it. And all of a sudden now she says she wants to buy the course. Now, with what I've taught you today, if you do a story, just click on that 3 dots. Thanks for viewing my story, or I noticed you viewed my story. Would you love more information about it? If you do that for 5-10 people every day, you do a business post. Remember, you do that for your business post. If you do that every day for 10 people and you write out 10 of their names every day, there is no how out of the 10, 3-4 will not say, I want to see a presentation. Am I correct? Am I correct? Who is using story here? How many of us are using story? Is Mrs. Vivian in this meeting? Mrs. Vivian is in this meeting. I saw her earlier. She's still here. I see her do a lot of story posts. I see Mercy do a lot of story posts. Mrs. Vivian, am I correct? I can see you on the call. Please unmute yourself if you can.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so normally before, do you do that 3 dots? You go to their messenger immediately and tell them, I noticed you viewed my post? Not really.
Sometimes I do it, but I don't ask the question. I don't ask the question.
Sometimes you're just telling them, thank you for viewing my story.
I only Ma?
You tell them, thank you for viewing my story.
Yes, ma'am. Without asking the question.
Have you seen? You're wasting your time.
But recently I learned from your audio.
So you don't have.
Recently I learned from your audio that I have to ask the question after thanking them.
Yes. Oh, thanks for viewing my story. Would you love more information about it? Or, hi, I noticed you viewed my story. How are you doing today? Hope your day is going well. Would you love more information about it? Before you ask 10 people every day, there's no how at the end of 30 days, you will not sign up 4, 5, 10 people to buy the course through you. It's not possible. I know a lot of us are taking this knowledge and we're using it to build whatever businesses we are doing elsewhere. There's no problem about that. But for those who are ready to build a business with TwentyXpro, there's no how you ask these questions I've told you that you will not sell the courses. It's impossible. So if you have been overthinking it, I don't know what to post on my timeline. Don't overthink it anymore. The truth is that you can post once a week or twice a week on your timeline is okay. But make sure that every day you do a business post on your story. Make sure you do it every day. One business post on your story every day. I have given you people scripts in the Facebook group. If you don't know what to post on your story, go and pick a script. Another thing you can do, if you don't know what to post, for instance, I know a lot of people who do that one. They will just screenshot my story. They will screenshot my story, crop it, and use it as their own story. You don't need to ask me for permission to use my story. For heaven's sake, if all of you are getting sign-ups, am I not going to be happy? Do you get my point? So you don't need to come and ask me, hello, ma, please, can I use your story post? No, you're wasting your time. I also screenshot people's posts. If somebody does a beautiful post and I like it, I will screenshot it and change it to my own story. I might add some things on it, add the GIF, add this on it, just to make it more exciting, more beautiful. Okay. So, for instance, you sing this on my story. Let me show you that now. That's the last thing I'll show you now. Let's say you saw this on my story now and you don't know what to put on your story. You don't need to ask me, what do you do? You can take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Have you seen? I've taken a screenshot. You can take a screenshot, then go to your gallery, go and crop it, and upload it on your own story immediately. You can add a song if you want to add. You can add another song. You can fine-tune some things if you want to. If you don't want to, no problem. It's up to you. So if you don't know what to do, look at your leaders. Look at your leaders who are executing the story here and copy and paste on your story. On your story, please, is allowed to screenshot and paste or copy and paste. On your story is allowed. Hello? Or you see a nice video on my story, you can just chat me. Hello, ma, can you send me this video? I did it to somebody today. I saw a beautiful video on her story. I just said, hello, can you send me this video, please? And she sent me the video. Already I've posted it on my story because I liked it. I love the message the woman was passing out. She was talking about action takers. That if you want to change your life, you need to learn how to take action. So please, let me round up so that the meeting is not too long. When you Mr. Modest asked a question. Let me answer that question before we close. He's asking, how do you know people who are already doing 20Expo? How do you know them? Hello, sir. It's not magic. Someone like me, I know a lot of them because they are in the Facebook groups. I am the admin on the group. I see a lot of them commenting in the group. And already I knew most of them are people I sold the courses to. So I know that they are doing 20Expo. But in case you don't know they are doing 20Expo, how do you know? When you ask them, there was a time I was prospecting. I didn't even know some of them were already doing 20Expo. So I will ask them, hello, I noticed you viewed my story post. Would you love more information? And they say, I'm already doing the program. I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing. Do you know the next thing I do? I remove them from my friends list. Oh yeah, I unfriend. I unfriend because I don't want 20Expo people plenty on my timeline. I'm looking for prospects. 20Expo people will not buy the courses again through me. Though it's not everybody I unfriend, but at least the rule is that if you are building on Facebook, at least 10% of your friends list should be people in your company. But I'm seeing some of us, you have over 100, 200 people, 300 people, they're already doing the same business with you and they're your friends. Some of you are even spending time on my own. For friends. Where do you go and look for friends? Is where? Okay, let me go back. Let me go back and show you. When you come on your Facebook, you click on Facebook, you see this icon that shows people. This one on the top here, this one here. If you click on it, it will take you to groups. Okay, it will show you the groups you are on, or you can search for groups. For instance, if I want to search a group now, I can say groups for. Hello, mute yourself. Group for leaders, group for leadership. Group for leadership. I can go to that group for instance. Have you seen? I just typed groups for leadership. Have you seen the groups that are coming out? Have you seen? So people who are interested in leadership, you find them. Look at this one, Young African Leaders Network. Let me check if it is a business group or it's just where they post trash. No, I don't want that kind of group. Let me see. Okay, let me pick a group I'm in. Let me use a group I'm in as an example. For instance, I'm in this group. This is a group where young entrepreneurs hang out. How do I find friends in this group? I'll just come here. I'll just click on this. Then, if you look at this group, you see I have some of my friends in the group. People I have things in common with. Don't bother. So what do? I come to people living in Lagos. Naturally, I live in Lagos, so I like connecting people living in Lagos. So I come and search how many people in this group are living in Lagos. You can see that there are a whole lot of them. And naturally, again, I love working with women more than men directly. So what do? When I come to this group, I begin to pick women as my friends. I'll go and check their profile, check what they do. What does this person do? This person is a serious-minded person. We have a lot of mutual friends, not really. Okay, I can check out. Okay, she sounds serious. She sounds like someone who's nice. I send her a friend's request. That's one friend done. I pick this other person. I check her out. We're not friends. I check out her profile. Is she the kind of person I want to be friends with? Okay, she said own business move. Wow, this person should be someone that loves own business. So of course, naturally, I will send her a friend's request. That's already 2 done, right? Before I do 5-10 minutes, I've done 15 friends for the day. You see that this thing is not difficult. You're just overthinking. This one, we have too many friends, but it depends on the person now that knows how to close better. I think that her mutual friends are not people who might close her more than me. So I can add her as a friend. Adekola, please mute yourself. You're interrupting the meeting. So I can just speak. I'm particular about women. That's me. So don't bother about me. Sorry. I'm particular about having women as my friends. So I'll just check them. Okay, already me and this person were friends already. So I'll just keep searching. If my target is to have 15 friends for the day, it's so easy. It's so easy. In 10-15 minutes, I've done 15 friends. Okay, good. This one, she's an entrepreneur. You can see how I get good people as my friends. I check their profile first to see what they are posting on their timeline. Then I check, do we have too many mutual friends? Not really. Okay, I add her as my friend. I've done about 5, right? Is it up to 5 minutes? It's not up to 5 minutes. So you see, you people are overthinking these things. You're overthinking it. Stop overthinking and get into action mode. I'm sieving. It's not all of them that will join my business. But if I do 15 friends every day, in a month, that's 35 friends. Sorry, in a month, that's 450 friends. There's no how I have 450 friends on Facebook in a month that I will not sell these courses to 10 people every month. So I'm not doing magic when you see that I sell these courses to 10, 15 people every month. I'm doing the same things I'm asking you people to do. Already I've sent 6 friends requests this evening. You know why they joyfully accept my friends request? My profile picture, my cover photo, my bio. 3 powerful intro about me. My cover photo is cool. My cover photo, my bio, simple and straight to the point. So when I send them a friends request, it's like, wow. Okay, let me check her profile. What does she do? They see my cover photo, they see my profile picture, they see my bio, they check the first 3 posts, they see the way people are commenting, dropping beautiful comments. Wow, this person should be somebody I should be friends with. They quickly accept my friends request. And when they accept my friends request, I'm always showing up with value on my timeline and doing my thing on my story. Sometimes on your story, you don't know how to post. Good morning is enough to post on your story. Good morning, how are you today? Or you're having this meeting, you do a screenshot, you post it on your story. Or you can post your workstation. Oh, I'm set for the day. Your laptop, your phone, you take a screenshot, you post on your story. That's it for the day. And then you do one business post. Make sure, remember, you always do one business post on your story. If you cannot get this, watch it over and over again and practice. Don't overthink it. Just keep practicing. I didn't become a pro in one day. I have been practicing. I've been practicing online. I came to Facebook some 8 years ago, but I didn't know anything about Facebook marketing till 2 years back. 2-3 years back or so. That's when I started learning Facebook marketing. And you see me consistently practicing. So the result you are seeing me get is the result of consistency. But thank God for 20Xpro today. 20Xpro has made your journey shorter. With the knowledge of the courses, with the trainings we give you as a team, you cannot get it wrong online if you will only study and apply. The difference between everybody who will be successful in this program and those who will not be successful is what? Those who apply. Leader Jude is here. Leader Jude is one person that if I post something on my timeline, before 5 minutes, I've seen it on his timeline, in his Facebook group, here, and I'm like, he's a course 7 leader. He's following example. He's leading, following example. Am I communicating? He's on course 7. He's following example. It's more of do what I do. You see me do this, do this. Oh, I don't know what to post on my timeline. Ask yourself, what is Coach Joyous posting on Coach Ufoma posting on her timeline? Let me go and check what she posted today. Okay. Oh, that should give me an idea of what she post. Okay, I don't know how my profile picture should be. Look at my profile picture. Look at Coach Ufoma's profile picture. How does it look? Okay, let me try and snap my picture to look at something like this. Okay, look at her cover photo. How does it look? You pay a graphic designer to design that thing. It won't cost you more than 1.5 to design your cover photo. A good, beautiful cover photo for you. If you cannot do it on Canva by yourself. Okay, you do it. Okay, let me look at her bio statement. How does it really look? Your bio must not be my bio. We are not created for the same mission. I have a different mission. You have a different mission. You can craft your bio and all that. And then you look at your story. Okay, I don't even know what to post on my story. See what she has posted on her story. You take a screenshot, you crop it, you put it on your own story. Is that difficult? Is that difficult? Then you begin to try the features. There are a lot of features on the story. I can't talk about that this evening. I've done that in the other video. You begin to try the features. Try the pull feature, the question feature. Try the GIF. Try the music. You keep trying. If you don't know what to do, go to YouTube. A lot of the things I'm teaching you today, I learned from YouTube. I learned from YouTube. YouTube is a free university. You don't have to pay school fees to learn there. Just go and learn. And then practice. Just keep practicing. Keep practicing. Even if you don't post on your timeline for the next 1 week, make sure you do one business post every day. Yes, somebody is asking a good question. Is it possible to clean up past posts that are not in line with one's whatever you're doing right now? Yes. When I came to Facebook, the first assignment, the person who taught me how to use Facebook the person told me, go and clean up the nonsense you put on your profile. Because then I was always posting, I do this, I get paid, ask me how. I am in this company. My flyer was everywhere. The person said, all that junk, go and clean it away from your profile. I had to sit down. I started deleting one after the other. I deleted. My profile was now empty. Then I decided I had to start unfriending a lot of people, because a lot of people were on my list, were not interested in my business, were not in my niche. I had to start unfriending. I unfriended till I had less than 300 friends. And then I started building my friends list all over again. All over again. It's not about the quantity of people you have, it's the quality of people. You can see that I don't even have up to 3,000 friends. Not up to 3,000 friends, but I sell these courses every week to people. Some of you have 5,000 friends. You can't sell, you don't have even one person that has bought the course through you. So those people are useless to you as far as I'm concerned, or maybe you're not the one using, you're not making good use of the people on your list. So I hope we've learned something today. I hope we've learned something today. Let me pause recording for now. Okay, as we round up tonight, please, what I'll say is watch this video again. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Watch it again and practice. Practice. The first video I did on story, using your story for your network marketing business. Somebody in 20Expo sent it to a leader in another network marketing company. And the leader called me and said, is this what you are giving your downlines for free? And I said, yes. He said, and your downlines are complaining that they don't know how to recruit. Something is wrong with your people. That's a leader in another company. He said, something is wrong with them because this information you gave them for free, people will buy it for $500 from you. I said, of course, that's why I'm a different leader. I will give everything I know for free for my team, because I know that when my team members are successful, naturally, I am successful. Naturally. So please value the information you have. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overthink it. Just do the little you can do. Do the little you can do. Just make sure that every day there's something about your business on your story. Every day. At least one post related to your business on your story. Then you blend it up with entertainment, with information, with inspiration. Just blend it up. Look out for pictures. You can download pictures online. You can share on your story. Look out for pictures. Look out for videos. These days it's even easy with TikTok. You can pick videos related to education or inspiration from TikTok, download it to WhatsApp, and from WhatsApp you put it on your story. These things are, and even sometimes funny videos to make people laugh. Okay, something to make people laugh. If you notice, I always like sharing one video of a young girl that likes dancing, because I just like her. I just look at the young girl, I'm like, this young girl dancing like this, and people watch it and they're laughing. They're laughing, and that helps me to build relationship with people. Remember that people are coming on Facebook not really to buy. They are coming on Facebook because they want to be entertained. They want to be informed. They want to be educated. And naturally, if you are the person who can provide them those things, When you now show them what you have to offer, it is easy for them to say yes to what you have to offer than when all the time they come, all they see you is, I do this, ask me how, join my business, join my business. They will tune off, they will unfriend you. That's the honest truth. So that's the session this evening. I just said I should tidy up this session this evening. The next training we'll have, I'll be teaching people how to come up with your ideal clients. Your ideal client for your 20Xpro business. I'll be teaching you how to do that. It's a session we'll do together. That'll be the next training we'll have by the grace of God. But please make good use of this right now. Make good use of this. Let me begin to see your story. Let me begin to see people pop up on my news feed. Let me see your story and be loving it and be happy. And be happy that, my downlines are amazing. These people are doing the things I'm teaching them. It's one of the joy of a trainer that when you train, people apply what you learn. It's one of the fulfillments we get. I'm not asking you for money. I'm asking you to just make me happy by doing the things I've taught you. Then you have good results. When you have good results in your business and company pays me my commission, that's my own pay. Isn't that a win-win for all of us? It's a win-win for every one of us. So that's it for tonight.